when the topic of evil mother-in-laws is brought, we do not talk a lot about what if she's another race than you? What if she's black and you're white? What if you are black, she's white? So on this video we are going to talk about that, and I'm not going to be the one saying the story. It's going to be a creator on TikTok. Her name is Trish, and she has experienced that. And imagine going through that while your husband doesn't give about any of that, because he's white, you're black, your kids are mixed, your mother-in-law is acting crazy. So please, if you want to hear the rest of the story and be like, what? Sit back, relax. It's going to be a long one, and we are going to react to this. Please tell me what you think about this video down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel and like this video. And also, if you're new here, subscribe. What are you waiting for?
When she first got that tattoo, I asked her to cover it up. And at first she told me no. And I said, cool. I just don't want to be around you. Didn't really say too much about it. The next day, she said, hey, I'll cover up around you. I'm so sorry. I was like, cool. I want to cover it up everywhere around me. Not just my home, everywhere. She said, cool. That's not what happened when she ended up moving back home. I would be in other areas of town and of gathering, and I was trying to be civil for the kids, for my husband, trying my best to just deal and not, but nobody was taking it seriously enough. I would go to another family member's house and she would have it out. I would go to a little bar where it's like a very small town. So every day there's like a routine for somebody in the family to go somewhere and have a couple drinks. Sometimes I would go up there so that way the kids could see grandparents and stuff for like an hour. The thing would be out, I'd be staring at it. One day I was just having a bad fucking day and we were at another family member's house and it was just out looking at me. I was already mad at my husband because I had to get 3 kids ready by myself for the day and be over there at a certain time. By the time I pulled up, everyone was asking me where I was at. Like, nobody else had to get 3 kids ready by themselves. Anyway, fucking, and I felt like I kept trying to avoid her at this place, and she kept following me places, and I fucking realized I'm fucking mad. You have this stupid tattoo just staring at me. Leave me alone. That's not what happened. And then I just felt like nobody was on my side at all. And I feel like nobody could fucking understand besides my family how fucking serious this fucking tattoo is. Like, I felt like I was losing my fucking mind, right? So then I finally like crash out a little bit and I'm like, hey, I'm not going to be around you anywhere, anytime without you covering that fucking thing up, right? And she was like, at first, like, no. And I'm like, fine, like, don't expect me to want to be around you anywhere. Nobody else asked me to go fucking around her with that fucking thing uncovered. All I'm asking is that she cover up with like a sleeve. I'm not asking that she cut her arm off. I'm not asking that she fucking get another fucking tattoo covering it. Just like get like a fucking compression sleeve and cover it the fuck up everywhere around me. Like, the fuck? So my husband's grandparents' like 60th anniversary party is coming up, and like I'm getting asked if I'm going, and I'm saying no, I'm not going. And she's like begging me to go, and I'm like, until you can tell me that you are going to cover up, I'm not going. I'm not saying nobody can't be around kids. I've never said you can't be around kids. I never called her a fucking racist, nothing like that. But the kids can go to the fucking party, I'm not fucking going. She finally broke down, was like, I'll get the sleeve, I just want everyone together. Fine, whatever. We go, she covers it up, I shut the fuck up, I just mind my fucking business, right? Like 3 weeks passed. This past like week was my husband's birthday, okay? We fucking go over there, not like I popped up, not like I was uninvited to her home, right? And my plan was, I didn't know she was going to cover up in her own home. And I was not going to demand it, but I was going to drop off my kids and just leave if she was uncovered. I wasn't going to say nothing. And so I freaking bring one baby in and she's uncovered. And I turn around to get the other baby, and I'd say to myself, if she's still uncovered by the time I walk back in here with this other baby, because we have twins, if I walk back in here with this other baby and she is not covered up, I am going to leave. So I turn back around, bring the other baby in. She's coming out of her room from putting the sleeve on. Great. I shut the fuck up. I don't say anything. I go on about my business. Mind you, it's just mind blowing that you wait until the last second for me to get there when you invited us over and you know how I feel, but whatever. And I just fucking lost it, man. I just fucking lost it. I had decided over something else, a little argument me and my husband had this week, that it was time. It was time. And I didn't feel like I feel like I know those women in that family, and I know that they all think my husband is a golden boy, and how could he ever do anything wrong to make anybody want to divorce him? I get it, they're his family, whatever, but I also knew that they're all over there like talking shit because I know those women, right? And so I was just like, you need to tell them how you've been treating me. And so he included me, his grandmother, and his mother in a group chat. And he brought up a couple things that had happened over the years. And then he brought up, the tattoo and stuff. And that's all they wanted to address to me was how this fucking tattoo, not the way that he treated me, the couple things that he had said. Yes. Sorry, I'm staying at my dad's tonight. I had to go back and rewatch and see where I was at. All they wanted to talk to me was about this fucking tattoo and how I needed to like get over it and stuff. And I was just like, you know what? If y'all are so proud of this fucking tattoo and y'all think nothing is wrong with it, post it. Post to the internet that you got a tattoo of your black grandchildren as fucking apes. And the thing is, I am not so sensitive to where I don't understand that it is very common for like little babies at first, like, oh, that's like a little like cute little I get it. I'm not that fucking sensitive. However, I've never addressed that because they are also very fucking sensitive. And if I had said, hey, I don't want you to call him that, they would have called me sensitive. I was over exaggerating. She's just so woke, blah, blah, blah. And now they're mad that I never said that. Anyway, so fucking I told her to post it. I was like, if you're so fucking proud of it, post it. I gave her an hour after I said that. And so I posted it because I'm just like, I'm fucking tired of the goddamn games, okay? Y'all making me feel crazy. I didn't feel like he was 10 toes behind me. It was just, he didn't like it either, but I did not feel like he was 10 toes behind me in my fucking boundary, my very simple boundary of just covering the fuck up and shutting the fuck up and stop testing her about it. But I didn't feel like I had that. Felt like I just kept getting little pokes. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I did. It's crazy. I might go back and like delete a couple videos and redo them because I've been a little emotional this weekend. For now, I'm keeping everything up because it's just real. Like, it's just real as fuck. And it's just what the fuck's been happening. And sometimes you just need to let people know. And it sucks. It's so messy. I am mildly embarrassed just because it's like sucks. But like, nobody fucking checked them the way they needed to be checked, and they kept fucking dancing around it, and just I lost it. Okay. It is what it is at this point. It is what it is.
I mentioned that the husband to Tish is rather white, but he's a mixed guy. Like, his mom is white, his dad is black. So the issue is, Tish explains that yeye like on her side of the family alikuwa like alijua culture ya black people and the white people, but her husband, now soon to be ex-husband, amelelewa on the white side. So you can just imagine, because to just get up to now kwa historia tujasikia part yenye amemtetea ama ametetea watoto wake, the guy, the husband to Tish. Hatujamsikia akitetea the wife ama the kids ama akiambia mamake to stop with the tattoos, the stuff. So I think pia ni trauma, because kama mamake ana active towards different people, like the grandkids, the wife to her son. So you can just imagine mtoto amen go through nini, like, the husband now to Tish. So let's go hear her own side of the story, her telling the story, but I think it's a short one, then we're gonna come back.
First things first, I just want to say that I am floored by the amount of support that I've been receiving about this, and just making me feel validated that I'm not fucking crazy. That also I just want to say that there's a lot of context and nuance missing that I wish I could say, but I have to get a divorce from this man. I have to protect things so I can get through this, and once it's all over, hopefully I can give nuance and context about all of it. But I can only talk about my husband in regards to this tattoo situation, because I have to navigate. But my husband is not white. He is also mixed. We grew up very differently. He only knew his mother's side of the family, and I have heavy involvement from my entire family, my entire life, and it's just insane. I had told him I wanted a divorce a few days ago because we got into it about something else, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And then by Friday, I was just like, fucking done. Everything was just like hitting me. I was losing my shit. And fucking finally I had told her, like, if you're so proud of this thing, like, fucking post it. And she didn't, so I did. And I forgot I had set up cross-posting from my Facebook to IG, and because I keep things mostly on Facebook as far as like pictures and everything for the kids, because I got family all over the country, and it's just I had posted a couple angry cryptid TikToks, and freaking I got a couple questions about, like, are we talking about this tattoo that I saw on your Instagram? And I was like, we can talk about it. Yeah, so I wish I can give all the details and answer all the questions, but I have to get through this, and hopefully one day I am able to say what the fuck went on in my relationship to condition me to have these reactions that just fucking insane, okay? But thank y'all so much for validating that I am not fucking crazy. My family members, my close friends have been validating me this whole time, okay? But they were not getting it. And I had had enough. I don't even think they still get it. I think they're fucking embarrassed. I hope you guys have a good day. Hey y'all, so someone found the artist for me, and I was able to reach out to him and ask him a few questions. The artist had absolutely no idea that this was happening. He was genuinely shocked. He did this tattoo 4 months ago for her, and all she had told him was that it was for her grandkids. He said, he doesn't get involved in, asking clients too many questions. I asked him if she showed him a picture of us. He said no. He's genuinely shocked. I do not want any hate to go to this poor man. He's just a dude, I feel bad for the guy. I really do. And I don't want any hate sent his way, because he honestly had nothing to do with her decision to get that tattoo. All he did was the work. He didn't know anything. So if you have sent him anything, please resend it, take it away. The man had nothing to do with this. And I don't want that poor man affected from my mother-in-law's horrible racist decision. I just received some news that my mother-in-law is receiving death threats. Hello. Now listen, I know the situation is super upsetting, fucking triggering. It's fucking awful. Trust me, I know. However, who is that helping? Who is that helping? I understand I put this on the internet. I know people on the internet are fucking insane. But I've never understood wanting to send a death threat to a stranger. I don't get that. I don't condone it. And I need it to stop. I need that to stop immediately. Like, I cannot have that be happening. That's not going to help me in my case going forward. As far as anything legally, I need that to stop. Again, I fucking get the anger. I fucking get it. I really need that shit to stop. Like, immediately. Immediately. The only thing I will ever regret is what I have allowed. I allowed too much. I was way too nice, way too passive. I tolerated too much, and I didn't have the strength and courage to leave long ago before this ever happened. And I was stupid. I do not regret posting that picture. I regret allowing them to feel comfortable enough to even fucking think that shit was acceptable. So that's all I can really say anymore about it. So if you want to stick around, I'm usually a silly, funny girl. At least I think I'm funny. I'm about to start trying to figure out how to fix things in my house and move on from life as I knew it. And if you want to stick around and watch me attempt to flourish, cool. And if not, that is fine too.